Nicola Brooks forced Facebook to identify the internet troll who was abusing her, comments which were prompted by something as trivial as her support for an X Factor contestant.
There is a line to be drawn, and there are people that hide behind free speech, which overlaps into free abuse. You know, there are people that know what they're doing is wrong. There is a clear, defined line. They know what they're doing is wrong, and they do it anyway.
Internet abuse has already led to prosecutions. This student who made racist comments about a footballer after he'd had a heart attack was jailed for 56 days. A man and a woman who bombarded a feminist campaigner with threats were jailed for 8 and 12 weeks respectively. The maximum sentence is currently 6 months. Now Justice Secretary Chris Grayling wants the maximum sentence increased to up to 2 years in jail. The police to have up to 3 years to bring prosecutions, rather than just 6 months. And the new laws would apply to anyone sending menacing messages via the internet, social media or mobile phones. Some police chiefs have already expressed concern about the increasing workload of officers who are having to move from traditional policing to online allegations. One former commissioner of the Met says it's their greatest challenge.
I fully understand how difficult this is going to be because you want patrolling bobbies, you don't want bobbies sitting behind screens. But I think it is a huge challenge, and so much of people's lives is now lived connected to that world that the police are going to find themselves having to investigate this sort of material.
But some argue that the best way to deal with online trolls is simply to ignore them.
What you don't do is start trying to answer them online. If you start indulging in a conversation with them, they are actually getting more out of it than you are. They're not going to be upset by anything you say. Leave them alone. If you're really upset and frightened by what they say, get in touch with the authorities.
But the new legislation has been welcomed by Chloe Madeley, who was threatened with rape this week on Twitter because of comments made by her mother, Judy Finnegan. Ian Woods, Sky News.